Hey YouTube, what's up guys? This is Charlie and what's going on? Today what we're talking about S9. The S9 supposedly will be coming out, or Samsung will be announcing the S9 supposedly on February 25th, which is in the next 2-3 weeks or so. Pre-order should start going out March the 1st. From all reports, so March the 1st pre-order will be going out. The price most likely is going to be around $999, $1,000. Shipment should be on March 16th. But they said that on the S9, this is going to be a Samsung own kind of, they're going to put their take on the Face ID. It's going to be called Intelligent Scan, and basically what it's going to do is to scan your face and your eye, your iris, and it's going to be infrared and all that kind of good stuff, and you should get the device to open pretty quick. The fingerprint scanner, we don't think that the fingerprint scanner is going to be anywhere on the screen like it said. We don't think that Samsung is going to put the fingerprint scanner on the screen. It's going to be at the back most likely, but they're going to bring it down below the camera. If Samsung do that, it's expected that even from the case manufacturers that have already been putting out S9 cases, and they're pretty much on par with what is being rumored out there. The fingerprint scanner is going to be somewhere at the back there, guys. So that's pretty much going to be so. We're using the Snapdragon 845, so that should make it pretty fast. Battery life on the S9 is going to be pretty good. There are going to be a lot of firmware updates and all that kind of good stuff. Samsung is really getting better with their battery life on the device. I have very little complaints about my battery life on my Note 8. On the S9, and we talk about it when we say the S9, we mean the S9 and the S9 Plus. It should be between somewhere 3000 milliamp power batteries or 3500 milliamp power batteries. I think Samsung is going to stay very close to that number. We know on the S8, which I have a S8, on the S8 battery life was up to 16 hours. I got 16 hours plus, and on the S9 they're expecting to get something like 20 hours plus. So that's really good, a really good improvement if Samsung keep to that mark. On the S9 should be recording at super ultra 4K HD videos on that, so you're gonna see pretty good. Probably, who knows, 60 frames per second and all that kind of good stuff. I mean, again, I don't know if that's gonna make a difference for most people. If you're into specs, then it's all good for you. But I don't think the S9 is gonna be foldable in any way. I don't think Samsung is gonna probably release a foldable device on another type of device. I don't know. I've heard rumors of the a Note X or Samsung X phone or whatever it is, but I don't think Samsung is gonna make that much of a big leap to put any kind of foldable device on their S8 or even on the Note. They're not gonna do it. I think the S9 is gonna look almost identical to the S8 in all ways. And when I say S9, I mean S9, S9 Plus, and we're talking about the S8, S8 Plus. So I think all these devices are gonna look really identical. For you to see differences, you really have to probably take a microscope to really see the differences in those devices. But to think that the S8 and the S9 is going to look so much different, I don't think it's going to be. It's going to be more like a software and very little difference in the physical part of the device itself. Storage is going to stay the same from 64. With me, I always go with 64 device because I don't keep videos and pictures on my device, which is what takes up most of the space. I don't need to have anything close to 512 gigabytes of storage on my device. I'm good with 64. I've always been good with 64. Plus you have your SD card you can put on the side, add more memory if you want to. Samsung have always been good at that, and I think Samsung is going to keep that drawer at the top here where you can pull it out and put your memory in there. So we're good with memory, guys, don't worry about that. At the bottom here, just like all our devices and all the Samsung devices, pretty much I think they're gonna keep the headphone jack. It's one of the things that people love about the devices. Even if I don't use it that much, I have kind of moved myself. I've kind of moved myself into true wireless devices. To be honest, I love this. So I've gotten away from wired devices. Even the Bluetooth devices that have wires on them, I've kind of moved away from that, and kind of settled myself really good with the true wireless devices, and the prices on this are getting better, and they are getting better. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now with that. So here's the thing about it, guys. The question is, should you upgrade? Should you upgrade from the S8, S8 Plus to a S9, S9 Plus? To be honest with you, 2 weeks ago, I just bought a S8. I could have waited for the S9. Well, I bought an S8 Plus. I could have waited for the S9 Plus to come out in the next couple weeks, but I decided, you know what, I could have already tell that the differences in the two devices was not gonna be that much. To be honest with you, the price is gonna be pretty much close to $1,000 for the S9 and the S9 Plus. I'm gonna guess between $900 and $1,000, depending on which one you get. In my opinion, if you're into the Note, or if you want the S8, S8 Plus, you can get those things on Amazon for a good price right now. And a lot of people, and the price is gonna go down because a lot of people are gonna be selling the devices to get the S9. But I can almost guarantee you that the S9 is gonna look almost identical. Nobody will know the difference when you walk down the street. The speed is almost gonna be the same. The little bit of differences you're gonna have, it's not worth paying $1,000 for the device. That's my opinion, but it's your money. I'm just telling you how it is. This is Charlie. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.